Good afternoon, everybody. Fayman Steve here once again. It is Saturday, September the 6th, 2025. I'm going to be doing a video of something that has probably never been documented on YouTube before. I'm going to be giving a tutorial on how to properly service a Homart window fan. I'm sure that this is going to be very helpful to those in question, particularly to those who have ever owned a Homart window fan for the first time. This does not apply only to this unit, but any other belt-driven unit like this in general. These fans are actually quite simple to service, and I'm just going to show you exactly what to do. So the fan has a cover and the guard is mounted on with these two screws at the top, and you just loosen these. The guard is just sort of hooked into place there. Has these little clips on the bottom. Alright, so that comes right off. Okay. First of all, I'm going to be giving instructions on what to do with the front shaft. There are two bearings here on each side, and there's a gap there in the middle. Now, before I get to that, what you want to do is just remove the fan belt. And there's the sheave here, and there's the blade here, both of which, these are basically, is what's holding the shaft on. The shaft just slides right in. And I think this takes about a 5/32. Okay. Same thing with the blade here. Now I am going to, first of all, you may want to loosen the blade first. The blade is going to be very difficult to get out through the front casing here. So upon doing that, I'm going to loosen the set screw to the blade. Alright, and you just loosen this up just a little bit. I'm going to hold on to the blade to where it's not going to fall and it's not going to wreck. Shaft slides right out, and the blade is freed. There is a shim here on the center hub of the blade. And when you reinstall these, you want to make sure that there's just enough space. You don't want it too tight, but you don't want it too loose either. Okay, so there's 2 screws here. This is where you apply the oil. Okay, so we're gonna remove this one. Comes out real easy. Put your screws in a container or just put them close by to where they're not going to fall and you're going to lose them. You apply at least about 9 or 10 drops into the bearing. It's kind of hard to see, but these are the bearings here inside, and you can see that gap in the middle. Now, when you go to clean this bearing, do not use a paper towel or any kind of cloth under any circumstances. This is a big no-no. Same mistake I made as I was servicing mine. The cloth gets stuck in the middle where that big gap is between the bearings. It is a collateral pain to get out, and sticking objects in trying to remove it nearly wrecked the bearing on the inside, and I think it was the front one, and I had to sand that down to get the shaft to slide back in. Miraculously, it did not damage the shaft. So, Q-tips or a pipe cleaner is highly recommended. So it's really that simple. And here on the motor, there are these 2 caps on the back and in the rear. Some of these models had the little the little couplets where you just flipped it up and you oiled it. These have the little caps. Now, I did not realize this until I had watched Jordan News channel of one that he recently acquired. You probably do not want to remove these. These are basically just, they are held in place, and there's a little ball here. And what you do, you use 3-in-1 oil in the blue and white can. This is what you use for electric motors. Okay, and sorry about that, folks. Anyway, stick the ball there inside, and you apply the oil. Same thing for the back side. You definitely do not want to remove these caps, so those stay on. Just remember the little ball there inside. You apply the nozzle and you stick it in as far as you can go, and you release the oil into the oil wicks. And that's pretty much what you do. This little cable here, from what I was told, there's an outlet that comes out from the motor that hooks up to the power cord. This can be used for a timer that were designed for these fans, or they can even be used for a thermostat. I'm pretty sure that every one of these fans has this cable to it. So, well, there you have it, everybody. There is a quick little tutorial on how to properly lubricate a Homart window fan. I hope that this will be helpful to some of you. And until the next one, I will see you around.